Well, hey there, Spell Mathwin here, bringing you another episode in our Let's Play series, Let's Learn Minecraft Together. I know it's been a long time. It's been about 4 months since I last recorded an episode for this, but, life happens. We've adopted a couple more cats, we've got a couple of kids in the house, and, it was summertime. We live up north, so, summertime, it's not very long. We're going to be seeing snow for like the next 6 months. So, I would like to introduce you to my old lady. The lady that feeds me. She's going to be playing with us. Say hi, honey.
Hi, guys.
I don't know if you guys can hear her or not, but she's going to be playing around on the server. We enjoy playing Minecraft together, and we don't have enough time for me to play a single-player world with her, like a LAN world, and to play this too. Alright, so today, she's already found what she wants to do. She's got a village she's playing around with. And a little update. Last episode, we flew around and we found that mesa by the jungle. And I really wish I could have made that work. But instead, because we deleted all the chunks that we hadn't built on, so that they could be regenerated with the 114 stuff and things, I decided there's a village right there. There's our base. There's a village. And these are at half scale. They're at 2 out of 4 zoom in level. There's another village right there. Let's see. Yeah. You can't really tell, other than maybe the dock. But that blurry brown splotch in the forest, trust me, it's a village. And then we've got that village right there. And we also, we've got a couple more data packs added. But let me throw this where it belongs. And definitely going to have to zoom. That little brown dot right there, all fairly close to the base. That little dot right there is one of those new raid towers. So we're definitely going to do something with that. And I think instead of loading all those chunks over there, especially with 115 and 116 coming out in fairly short order, I think we're just going to stick around here. We got a village there, a raid tower, definitely. And we have our original village, which will be regenerated now in the 114 format. It's probably going to be up there on that map. Or, yeah, it'll probably be up there. So, my mission today is to try to fill in the rest of this so I have a better idea of what my surroundings are. And the cartography table is definitely going to help with that. First, let me put these back in order. That one goes there. That one goes there. And then this one goes like there. So we're going to be playing around with the cartography table. I've got some paper, anvils. Anvil's important, along with the banners, and a couple of levels. Because we're going to mark the village with banners. We're going to mark both of the villages with banners. We're going to mark the raid tower with a banner. And probably that village up there, and anything else interesting that we find. Because that being able to mark with a banner is awesome. But you do have to have the map with you, and you have to click the banner with the map once the banner is put on the ground. So, I'm getting low on rockets. And I should fix my elytra. So let me finish getting my ducks in a row. And we'll catch up once I get out to the, let's say, once we get out to the ice village. That'll work. So before we get into the main chunk of the video today, I just wanted to go over some of the new data packs that we've installed on this server. Partially just for quality of life, and partially because my old lady's going to be playing on the server, or on our LAN world with us. Let's see, I've got anti-Enderman grief, so we don't have to worry about those pesky Endermen grabbing everything and moving it all over the place. We have a coordinates HUD, which you can see right below my feet. Super useful. It just gives the X, Y, and Z. Gives the direction you're facing. W, S, E, N. It gives the time of day. Which, that part's a little cheaty, but the coordinates are really useful for me trying to get her to where I am, or me trying to get to where she is, without having a big screen full of that. It's much more pleasant to look at than the F3 screen. It doesn't have as much information, but it's much more pleasant to look at. We've also got double shulker shells. So if we kill a shulker, we get 2 shells. And that's just because I work full time. And, you know, I have kids. And wrestling season's about to start pretty soon. And I volunteer coach for a kindergarten through 8th team. I don't have a lot of time, but I still want to be able to have fun. And I still want to be able to make some videos for you guys and do all sorts of fun stuff. Dragon drops Elytra. If you bothered to summon the dragon and kill it again, you deserve something. Gem villagers. That's just all those all those gems that we've been finding throughout the previous season and this season. We can use them to buy head entities that look like blocks in the game. You know, like really small glowstone, or really small dirt blocks, or really small stone blocks. Just decoration stuff. None of it's anything beyond just being decorations. More mob heads. Why more mob heads? Because it's awesome to be able to get heads off of these things. Ooh, it's turning night. Run! Let's see, can I sleep up in our bedroom? There we go. There must be a zombie nearby, because those parrots are going nuts. Alright, that's annoying. Alright, so what else do we got? We got multiplayer sleep, so that I can sleep if she's not near a bed, and vice versa. Nether portal cords. I haven't even looked into what that does. I'm pretty sure that it's just a program that like helps you figure out if you're in the Nether what the coordinates in the overworld would be, and vice versa. It basically just replaces pulling out a calculator. Player head strap. You know, that way she can take my head. Set home. That's something I may have to... let's see. The only time this world goes into that cheat mode is to set up this stuff, like admin stuff. But, set home. Super useful. By the way, all of these are available on zoomavoid.com in the vanilla tweaks. But let's see, trigger. Oh, the CH, or the CH toggle, that is just the HUD. You can turn it on or off. I'll get rid of that quick. The coordinate, oh, that must be the Nether portal coordinates. And then set home. Or no, set home help. Yeah. All that mod does, you can set where your home's going, where your home block is going to be. You can go to home, we're not going to be using the go to last death point. Well, she might. She might. She's more of a casual player. And then the rest of this stuff is just admin stuff. So, now, you don't actually... Here, I'll show you. You don't actually have to have the world in cheat. Let me get rid of that crap. Because I like to keep the integrity of this world. Otherwise it just starts to feel pointless. Alright, so now, as you can see, we can't use anything. See the red text? But we can do trigger home, and it'll take us home. So that's nice. That's very nice. Silence mobs. We can name a name tag, silence me. Hit a mob with it. They won't make noise anymore. We may do that with our villager trading hall over there. Terracotta rotation wrench. Just put down the glazed terracotta, hit it with the wrench, and it turns instead of having to reposition yourself repeatedly. Treasure gems. That's just in there so that the gem villagers are worthwhile. And we have universal dyeing. So we can take a piece of already dyed wool or glass and dye it to a different color. That's really it. And I suppose while we're at it, let's head up here and do a couple of things that I forgot in between clips for the maps. Let's see. Put the cartography table down. So this is unscaled map. This is the most zoomed in it can be. Take that same map. I didn't bring paper. We'll be right back. So we take that map, we stick it in the cartography table, and it zooms out to a 1 out of 4 zoom out scale. So that's the difference. And then we go one further and show you what the difference is. That's the difference. So we went from, being the whole map to being about that much, and now we're like half of that. And then we still have more to go. Now this is going to take me forever, but I think I'm going to, see the difference, the size of the house on the map. Let's scale down one more time, and I think we're going to make a map wall for the area around the base at each one of these sizes. Now, obviously, this being 4 out of 4, being the most zoomed out, this is going to probably take a while. This is definitely going to take a while. I think I timed it at like 20 to 30 minutes each one of these large maps, depending on how many banners I wind up having to lay down, name and lay down and mark on the map. But anyway, that should get us set up for the next clip, and we'll see you there. Okay, so here we are at the midpoint, right between the villages. You can kind of see lovely taiga village, kind of a cliffside residence. And then right next to Ice Spikes, we have this snow village, complete with snow and ice houses. Let's see. Where did it? Okay, there it is. I knew I put the anvil down somewhere. I suppose we'll put the banner... I'm not sure where we want to put the banner. You know what? Maybe we'll stick it like on the side of the bell house. Yeah, that could work. Alright, so now on this map, everything's white. I think we're going to use a green banner just so it sticks out. We'll name it yeah, we'll go Winter Wonderland, the old lady just suggested. Now, I don't run across these kind of villages very often. I don't know why. I don't know why they're so rare. Maybe it's just because I don't really do much with ice biomes. I don't like having the layers of snow accumulate on all my stuff. Let's try right there. That sounds good. So now we put the map in our hand and right click on it. And look at that. Nice. Alright, that works pretty well. So our next one. Okay, we already got our anvil. Yeah, let's head over to the taiga. See what the map's showing us. I'm guessing we're probably going to need to use a white banner there because everything's green and brown muddy. But where am I going to stick this? Oh, let's go with the town hall center thing, bell enclosure, whatever. Let's go with that again. So yeah. Yeah, the green definitely won't stand out there. Let's try... Town... taiga? I don't know, it's not original, but I'll know what it means when I see it on the map. Stick that right there. And maybe at some point later we'll come back and we'll play with the loom and we'll dye up different patterns for each town. Not that it's going to make a difference on the map, which, by the way, let's not forget to do a little bit of that. Perfect. Wow, that actually stands out pretty nice. Alright, so we'll stick that back right there. I had to kill some baddies. Get rid of this junk. Alright, so we already made that map. I suppose, while we're at it, yeah, let's go ahead and start messing around with making further maps. Let's see. I would need to go this way a little bit. Alright, now you see, now that I'm off of it, off to the side, I can land somewhere. Is there anywhere? Yeah, that'll work. Right there. Throw down my cartography table and take an empty map, click on it, take a peek, and that's not big enough. Let's stick that in there. One piece of paper. Now we'll take a look. That's zoomed out a little bit better, but it's not enough. So ideally, these two would go right next to each other on the wall. So let's take that. See, that says scaling at 1/2, and it's level 1 out of 4. What we want is level 2 out of 4. We'll do the paper one more time. There we go. Pick up our table, throw this in our offhand so we can actually see it while we're flying. And we'll just kind of quickly fill it out. That's all I'm going to be doing, probably for a little while tonight while I'm catching up on the Hermitcraft panel at Minecon. Alright, so I guess I should probably tell you guys a little bit about the data packs that I added. Definitely I got multiplayer sleep because, you know, with two of us, it makes it a little difficult to change the night cycle. I also added a couple of, got a couple of things off of Zoomavoid's website. One of them was this persistent HUD that you kind of see above my health with the XYZ coordinates and the cardinal direction I'm facing, along with the time of day. I don't know, it's just kind of a quality of life thing. Let's see, let's go off a little bit and land right there. Okay, so now that one goes there, that one goes there. Already got this one. So all that's left is to fly up to... Oh, I'm already on that map. Yep. So yeah, it seems like I'm flying a pretty far distance, but I'm not. So I've got that HUD. What else did we do? I'm drawing a blank. We've still got the gems. We've got the better dyeables data pack on here so that you can re-dye wool and stuff like that. And alright. Why no guys? Oh, yep, there's guys. I guess I don't actually need it on the building. Let's go right here. And since this is all green on the map, we're gonna go with a white banner. Name this one Weirdo. I spelled that wrong. Raid Tower. And this should be fairly safe over right about... That looks good. Let's grab that. Give her a little click. There we go. Nice and easy to find. Snag this. Get the crap out of here. And I'm gonna go ahead and fill in a bunch more maps. Yeah, you don't see me. There. No crossbow? Come on, man. Okay, yeah. The tower does work. When we flew up to it, I was a little concerned because I didn't see any of those guys. But, judging by all of them, it works. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and fill out more of these maps. Come on, let me fly. There we go. Okay, so we're finally back over at the base. And I did a thing. It took a lot of time. I put in a lot of time on this. But I was really curious what the difference in the different size maps were going to be. So I filled all of them out. We did all the maps. Look at that. This size, this is the original map. This is when you just right click on the map and start it off. So that would be, I guess, full scale. And then we have half scale, I believe. Let me up there. Alright, yeah, so half scale. Kind of gives you a little bit of a broader view of the area. And we have quarter scale, I believe. This would be level 2 out of 4. And it gives us a little bit more room to look around and see all the different banners that we marked. We have a village, we have another village, We have tons of villages. Like, tons of villages. Even up there, there's a tower. There's another tower. 2 more villages. And we even got a flower island right over here. We're probably going to do something with that. And then, while it's thundering and lightning out there, come on, man. This is, what, 16th scale? Or 1/8 scale. So it's level 3 out of 4 for blowing up the maps, or zooming in on the maps. And it gives us a huge area. These take like 10 minutes to fill out, but they're not too bad to do. I started marking some gravel patches so that we'd have some places to go snag large quantities of gravel for concrete. And that's our sand. That's where we've been getting all our sand. And I found a witch hut ×2 right down there. 2 that I believe I could load at the same time. That might be a project fairly soon. I also found some small coral patches that I could easily tear up and not worry about. Found a bunch of ocean monuments. So there's our guardian farm. There's our spawn. And we do have a couple more raid towers. That right there might be the raid tower we play with, though, because it's surrounded by more water than most of the other ones. Oh yeah, we got an ocean stronghold. Like, you look down from a boat, you can see most of the stronghold right there. I thought that was kind of cool, so I marked that out. I still haven't bothered to put a banner where the stronghold we actually went into was. And I think that's somewhere right around in there. I could be wrong, but I think it's right in there. But anyway, this one takes forever. So those ones I did a 5x5. That's 25 maps for each one of these panels. This one I did a 3x3 because 9 maps was enough. These take like 20 to 30 minutes a piece to fill out. This is the most zoomed out you can get at 1/16th scale. And I don't know, I thought it was pretty cool. We got our guardian farm over there. We got our spawn. And it looks like you can even kind of see the guardian because I got all the water removed from above it. So I guess in our world, the northeast section is what I have mapped out, because that would be spawn. So a little bit to the south, but not much. So when new updates come out, we can very, very easily go that way and get some new generation of stuff. I think that's going to be the plan. Because 1.15 is not going to really have any generation changes, and we can just fly somewhere and potentially get bees, bring them back home, all that other good stuff. Now, raid towers over there, I don't think they're close enough to each other. But we got guardians. That I thought would make a cool pirate cove. We might check that out at some point soon. There's the ocean stronghold. And you can kind of see, scale-wise, this one, that stronghold's right there. And that's the 5th map. That's like 3 maps from the center, from our home map. This is only one map away from our home map, and it shows a lot more. We would have had to fill out another whole row up there to be able to see this right here. Yeah, we got ocean monuments all over the place. And some of, I did find a couple more gravel patches. Yeah, some of these guardian temples are just gonna be a quick hit and run for some more sponges. The old lady's in the world now. I'd like to get her a stack of sponges if I could. And that's the only way to get them. And it's not like we're using them for anything else. I mean, there's 4 right there. 5. But we've got plenty of them to raid. So, if you liked what you saw, excuse me, map. If you liked what you saw, learned a thing or two, enjoyed learning how to use the cartography table and the different levels of maps and how to mark on the maps, then go ahead and leave a like, comment, subscribe, all of those wonderful things. I appreciate it. And I guess we will see you in the next episode.